We all know that plastics are of great harm to environment and living beings on our planet. We see a lot of companies, from small startups to corporate giants, who are moving towards recycling. So, is recycling the ultimate green solution, or is it just a clever marketing trick from these mega corporations? This question has sparked a debate, especially as more and more businesses adopt these recycling initiatives. So to find an answer to this, we need to understand the complexities and realities of plastic recycling. First of all, we need to know that recycling is not a modern concept. It's not something that we initiated in the past few decades. Ancient Greeks discussed it in 4th century BC. Japan had established a paper recycling industry in 1031 itself. During the 17th and 18th century itself, systems were there for collecting and reusing scrap metals. So this recycling concept has been there for centuries. But those involved mostly with metals and other natural ore-based substances. But all these hype around recycling today that we see started only after understanding the consequences and the potential threat caused by these plastics. Forbes estimated that we use about 5 trillion plastic bags each year. Under 3% is recycled and the rest is not even disposed properly. Significant proportion of this end up in the oceans. These bags hurt wildlife such as sea turtles who mistake them for food. Another big issue with these plastic bags is that they take about 700 years to start breaking down. Additionally, they release potential carcinogens into the environment, which increases the risk of developing cancer. So the threat is real. Recycling is definitely needed, but in reality, is that possible, and is it even happening enough? Firstly, not all plastics are recyclable. There are certain hurdles in achieving this recycling of plastics to an extent. Number one, many plastics contain chemical additives that complicate this process of recycling. Number two, much of the plastics intended for recycling end up in landfills. Number three, recycling plastic can be even more expensive than creating or producing new plastic. So the math of profit for the plastic manufacturing companies is creating new plastic than recycling them, and hence initiative towards recycling them are comparatively less. This economic challenge hinders large-scale plastic recycling. Moreover, recycled plastics often have less quality than the newly manufactured plastics, further diminishing its appeal. So it's expensive but lesser quality, which creates another psychological hurdle in the consumers to buy. In spite of all these hurdles, we see a huge drama over plastic recycling. That's more of a deceptive marketing of huge corporate giants who just want to portray themselves as environment friendly. For example, McDonald's replaced all their plastic straws with paper ones in UK in 2018. Later, after a lot of complaints from the customers that the straws were very thin, McDonald's decided to increase the thickness of the straws. So after doing that, McD declared that these paper straws are not recyclable anymore. But how just increasing this thickness of a paper straw makes it non-recyclable? No one knew. So some say it's just a corporate stunt of greenwashing, but the answer is still unknown. But not all companies engage in greenwashing. Some genuinely contribute to environmental sustainability through effective recycling practices. A 2021 case study in Tanzania demonstrated that recycling combined with household sorting and reuse can significantly reduce landfill waste by 65%. This also involved upscaling as well. Upscaling involves repurposing materials to give them new life, such as turning old jeans into backpacks. This process is often simpler and more accessible than recycling, making it a preferred option for many environmentalists. As it is less expensive because you're just reusing the same material, no additional processing. So the requirement of new material reduces. So instead of spiking the graph, you're making it a constant by reusing the existing ones and reducing the new production. So it is already a big win. So this concept of reusing has made the new mantra reduce, reuse and recycle, which emphasizes that recycling should be the last resort. Reusing items extend their life without additional energy consumption as well. For instance, using plastic grocery bags as trash bags or repurposing a peanut butter jar as a pencil holder. These are practical examples. So the current recycling process have limitations, but still they play a crucial role in waste reduction. Recycling, even with its imperfections, is still better than doing nothing. So it's essential not to dismiss recycling efforts, but to view them as part of a broader strategy that includes reducing, reusing, and then recycling. Every action we take contributes to the environmental sustainability. So let's continue to support and improve recycling as well, while exploring other impactful solutions. So that's it for this video, and we hope it was interesting and useful. We have also made a video on how plastics end up in our food as microplastics. So do check it out, and also don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to your friends for more interesting videos like this. Also, comment down if you have any other curious topics for us to research on. Until then, this is Raghav signing off from Curious DNA. Bye-bye.